what would you say? If you know me, you know that I have a lot to say. So, the producers of this show, they gave me a time limit. 3 minutes. So in just 3 minutes, I'd love for us to discuss diversity, what it really means, and who's been left out of that definition.
There's no such thing as normal. In an open letter to the music industry, violinist Harlan Lee spoke about her disability and how, although she's received recognition, had a lot of challenges navigating the music industry.
So last season, we opened up with, a discussion of different artists within the music industry that are neurodivergent. Today, I wanted to continue that conversation and kind of just hone in a little bit. So recently, there's been news about, different artists that have taken a break or taken a step back from their music or from the industry because of, challenges that they've been having with their mental health. Like them or love them, these individuals have been very upfront about their challenges and what the industry can do to make a better and more protective space for them. It's highly imperative that as an industry, as one of the forefront culture-shifting industries, that we really take a hard look about the ways that we are approaching mental health and neurodiversity within the industry. It is of utmost importance now, probably more important than ever. Take, for instance, Summer Walker, Ari Lennox, and the infamous Kanye West. Like them or love them, a conversation needs to be had about ways that the music industry can better protect its artists.
In an open letter to the music industry, violinist Harlan Lee spoke about her disability and how, although she's received recognition, had a lot of challenges navigating the music industry. So why is it that neurodiversity isn't more accommodated in different industries like the music industry? Bryan Sallis, who has a degree in business from Cal State Long Beach, has been in the music industry for 20 years and has worked with various artists from the LA area. In 2011, Sallis met Chuck Dizzle and DJ Head of Homegrown Radio and helped them take a homegrown radio station and take it to iHeartRadio. And now, without further ado, please welcome Bryan Sallis to 3 Minutes with Ifu.
All right, Bryan, so it's a pleasure, Bryan. Welcome to 3 Minutes with Ifu. It's a pleasure to have you on our season 2 as one of our season 2 guests.
Pleasure being here, and thank you for the invitation.
Yes, definitely, definitely. So just talk to me about, just your journey so far within the music industry.
Okay. Well, my journey is non-traditional in the sense, but I've always kind of operated on the outside and whatnot, which has allowed me great autonomy, for one, right? I can always work on the things that I wanted to work on. So I've managed, talent. I've worked with independent artists on their music from an executive producer position. And so at this point, for me, it's been a tremendous focus on advocating and championing and co-signing very talented Black women and even Latinas who have so much to offer, so much talent and value. A lot of people who are in the positions to help Black artists aren't Black.
A big kind of undertone of 3 Minutes with Ifu is to expand the definition of diversity, right? Tell me, like, when you hear the word diversity, what comes to your mind? Like, how does the industry accommodate that and be able to kind of create space that is welcoming for people who may interact differently and form relationships in a different way? To be honest, I think that the music industry needs to do a better job at being a buffer.
What, the music business is really doing is it's, when you're marketing an artist, who they are. And I think that's why diversity is so important, because it brings perspective and vision and nuance. There is no such thing as normal. The music business specifically has been slow to be inclusive in so many ways. Hip hop is 40 some years old, and we're just now getting to the Black women. We're just now in an era where we're hearing so many female rappers, right? For instance, years ago it was always one, maybe two at a time. For me, trying to get more women and specifically Black women heard and seen, that's probably been the biggest form of acknowledging the need for more diversity. And then for, people that are, neurodivergent and socializing isn't one of their, isn't a strength. Once someone is a little bit more educated, then be an advocate and an ally. We can all be inclusive, and there's tremendous value that they can bring, especially when you understand their different skill sets and abilities. People in positions of influence and power need to be educated on the value of others. As long as there's a conversation at all times, that helps. Because if you think about life, right? If you're in spaces where you don't feel safe, how well can you perform in general?
Yeah. So safety,
how well can you perform if you don't feel safe?
Yeah, safety's big, and I think that the industry needs to do a better job of creating a safe space.
And safe isn't just physical; it's it's mental and emotional. If you don't feel safe, you won't perform at your best, and we have to protect our talent in life. But everyone deserves protection.
I agree. Well, Bryan, this has been spectacular. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the invitation.
I can't wait for us to, to collaborate, and work towards a more inclusive and protecting music industry.